Who could have guessed that one of America's most decorated football players would find himself in the center of one of the most controversial and most popular homicide cases in history? This picture was taken in 1995 and quickly attracted attention with its publishing in the New York Magazine, the New York Post, and the Los Angeles Times. This picture captures O.J. Simpson, a famous football player and Hollywood actor at the time, trying on a key piece of evidence in the murder trial of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. Today, I'm going to talk about the crime O.J. Simpson was accused of in this infamous picture, the public's reaction to the publishing of this photo, and my personal feelings about this picture taken in the courtroom of the people of California versus Orenthal James Simpson. First of all, this image is of O.J. Simpson being accused and tried for the murder of his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and beloved brother and son, Ron Goldman. In 1994, O.J. was investigated after a pair of gloves with the blood of the victims was found. One glove was found at the crime scene, and another was found just a few minutes away at a bungalow that O.J. owned. The picture was taken the moments after the prosecution requested that O.J. try on the gloves to further prove his guilt. This, in fact, infamously did the opposite when O.J. tried on the gloves in the courtroom and they did not fit on his hands perfectly. This also birthed the famous line by defense attorney Johnnie Cochran, "If it doesn't fit, you must acquit." Next, when this photo became public, people started to agree upon Simpson's innocence due to the fact that the biggest piece of evidence did not fit. Others believed that it was a fluke due to Simpson pausing his arthritis meds and the fact that this piece of evidence was frozen and unfrozen multiple times to preserve the DNA and the blood found on them of the victims. This picture would start division among the public, with people rioting, holding up signs, and saying the famous line, "Free Juice," because one of OJ's nicknames was the Juice. It had division between those that thought that O.J. was guilty of this crime and those that did not. Finally, this photo had a big impact on me because of the mystery behind the case and the fact that it involved a celebrity. It also was intriguing to me that it was a case that was very much racial in its time. And I think that had an impact on what people thought of the evidence and the actual proof that he was guilty of the crime. The photo sparked some negative feelings for me because I feel the glove should have never been used to be tried on because of all of the integral difficulty with it. The fact that they were frozen and unfrozen, and O.J. did admit to stop taking his meds. I just feel like this was a very detrimental piece of evidence and a detrimental decision to try on the gloves. It also makes me very sad that Nicole and Ron were never truly given the justice that both of them deserve because no one was ever convicted of the crime in a criminal court. Later on, O.J. would then be tried in a civil court, which means that there's no jail time, it's not a federal crime, and there's no ability to get a death sentence. But not that I'm saying that he deserves that, but in a civil case, it is mainly about money. The family of Ron Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson brought forth the civil case, and O.J. was then found liable for the wrongful deaths of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. I still do not believe that this makes up for him not being accused in a criminal court and doing more time than he initially did for a different crime. To sum up this infamous picture, O.J. was accused of the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman in the spring of 1994. The public's reaction sparked many debates that would continue for years, and in my opinion, I believe that the circumstances in which the glove was tried on was unfair. So why would an innocent man grieving over the loss of a woman he loved write a book titled, "If I Did It"?